Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First down at their own 21-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Lewis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught inside the 15. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? Throwing is Lewis. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Striker, 45.
Now Rattler. Complete to Forsett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
50, green. Rail, yellow. Drill, green. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. And he finds Forsett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting, instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Yellow, foot, black shot. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler. Open man, here's Benson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Looking now, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. A nice game there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering you. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Rattler wants to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Zay Flowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat toward the sideline. Intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified. They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planting their feet, and forcing incompletion on first down.
2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 10 black, blue striker. Claws red. Hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Black 40. Needle blue. Set.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. Check completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd and a yard at the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Spike. Green Jack. 33. Yellow.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 45. Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Benson taking it in. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
White. 52 blue.
He'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Blue 32. 6. Mega. Flight blue.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 15.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Touchdown! Tampa Bay! Bucky Irving with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
His kick is
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Okay, ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow, come on, set. 33, green jack. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Set, hut, set.
Rattler working out of the gun. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. They'll go play action here with Rattler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Saints. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Rattler, he'll throw again. Touchdown, Saints! From a yard out. And the Saints have moved out in front. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that, because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, put it on the carpet, a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Lewis. That's caught left side by Eilman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Back to throw, Lewis. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ibuka. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Ibuka, 47 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
34-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 43-yard line.
Everybody rocking side to side. 6, Mega. Ready. Hut, hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Saints.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds his man complete. That's Benson. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Here we hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
On for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. To throw is Lewis. A final shot before break. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Benson. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, New Orleans! Trey Benson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
It's the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 13.
Now Lewis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Lewis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Emeka Egbuka with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Hunt.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have
solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
60 Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Lewis. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Buccaneers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Fighting his way through contact. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Got it. Here we go. Set. 10 black. Fury yellow. Ready.
Now Rattler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Set. Hut. Red. 38. Black shot. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Here's Rattler. Complete to Forsythe. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air is Rattler.
40-yard line.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over in 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's Lewis. Off the play fake. A short throw caught by Andrews. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here we go. Roll. Ready.
Once again, it's Irving. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Lewis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lewis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Buccaneers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rattler wants to throw it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. Hut.
They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. 1st and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Come on, set. Black 40. Right,
and now an audible here into something else.
Red, cycle. Black shot. Set.
Again, he'll drop the throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
52 blocks. Fury, yellow. Here we go. Hut.
Rattler working out of the gun. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 3 yards out. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Saints 39.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been ripped up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving, 26 yards. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
49. Saints 39.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. He completes it to Olave. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even goes nowhere near the top of the leaderboard because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. And when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over a 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Lewis.
Over the middle, he's going to find Eilmanner.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking to throw. Lewis.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Blue strikers.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
And he fights for a sack.
The tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. To the air once more is Rattler. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
That's taken in by Palmer. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
They'll drop the throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Buccaneers, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year.